Well, hi there. I'm Ruth, and welcome to my channel. We've been working with jelly prints and jelly pads this week, and I just uploaded a video where I created one with bubble wrap. One thing that I wanted to do, because this one you can't really see the yellow dots on it, so I wanted to make one with black dots just to stand out before I go on to the next thing. So I'm going to quick do this, and I've switched the angle of the camera, so I don't know if that will help or not, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of black paint, because I think black will be a really good contrast on that magenta, and we only need a little bit on here. Okay, and then we take the brayer. I'm going to get a baby wipe ready. Not that I have a baby to wipe. Hand wipe. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, we want to wrap it around the brayer as soon as we're done spreading this. So we're going to spread it on the jelly pad nice and evenly. You don't want it too thicken in one place, because then it just doesn't work right. Get it nice and even. And then I'm going to quick put the bubble wrap on it, and just as quick I'm going to take this baby wipe and wrap it around the brayer so that that will come clean easily. Otherwise we'll have paint stuck on it. I don't have time to clean it right now, but oh, that's right, we're going to use this one. Okay, so we always get two prints out of this. I call them a positive and a negative. So I'm going to use the bubble wrap to print on top of this one. And then I'll use the jelly pad to print on this one. Nice clean one. Alright, so we'll put the paper on that one. And we'll put the bubble wrap on that one. And you do have to work fast, because in spreading it so thin, it dries really quick, which is nice, but it doesn't give you a lot of time to clean your tools either. Alright, so I have a baby wipe ready for the bubble wrap, which we have lots of bubble wrap, but I like using it as long as we can. And I'm just putting it on there. And here is our result. I knew that would look good. I love it. Okay, so we'll lay that one here. And now here's my other baby wipe for the jelly pad, because it is the one we really want to get clean. Now this took almost all the paint off the jelly pad, which is wonderful. It's much less for us to have to clean. That's great. Alright, and here is our print. Isn't that cool? I think that is utterly, utterly cool. Alright, so let's see. Let's do another color of, just to put it on the other side. I'm going to end up with two again. See, that's part of the problem. You end up with two prints. Oh, and I forgot to clean this one. Here I had the baby wipe on it, fortunately, because that kept it moist enough to clean, unlike that yellow that I didn't get too quick enough. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's all over my hands, but that's okay. They clean with baby wipes too. Alright, so I'm going to use red. Oh, clean the brayer. Black is the hardest to clean, only because you can't see it on the brayer. The brayer's black. So you say, well, why not leave it on there? Because after it dries, it will then flake off into some other, or the black itself. I actually have a little black on here, and the black is kind of, well, some of it came out with the red, but not much. We're okay. Alright, so I'm going to do two things. First of all, I'm going to pull this off and put it on here, but I'm going to let that sit off to the side. Eeks. I'm going to give this another wipe and then wrap this with a baby wipe so I can clean it. And then I have this little piece of plastic that I cut with my pinking shears. And I'm going to make some squiggly designs on the Gelli pad, which I'm just using printer paper, copy paper. You could use notebook paper. Really doesn't matter. The thinner and the cheaper, the better. Ooh, I'm going to get 2 out of this anyway. Okay, so here's one side. I'm going to go back in to clean off the rest of it, and it's going to give me kind of like a negative positive effect. Yes. I love it. Very cool. So now we can go back over and take the bubble wrap off of this. And we've got that one going. And we've got most of the paint off here, but there's still a good bit to get off. There's a lot of things that you can make these designs with. This was a cutting mat that I bought at Walmart. They come 3 or 4 to a package. I cut it up into small pieces, and I use those for lots of things with paint. Now, sometimes you gotta hold the brayer still and just kind of turn it manually. And now you're gonna see why my shirt is so full of paint, because I'll take it and dry it, and if there's any little bits left on it. But you gotta have one shirt that you designate to be your paint shirt. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna set these over here. They're actually quite dry at this point. But I put together this book. I have a few stencils, and some of them are better than others for making jelly prints. I really love this one. So we're gonna do, whoops, a quick one. My jelly stuck to the bottom of the book. There we go. Okay, and here we have another piece of paper. This one I can put over in the drying pile as well. Okay, now this time I'm gonna do, let's see, do I have any brown? I don't use brown very often. Oh, here's some. Okay, this is burnt umber, and I'm just gonna squirt a little bit, whoop, out onto the jelly pad. Take my brayer, and this is also going to give me 2 prints. I love it when I get 2 prints. It's like getting 2 for the price of 1. B-O-G-O, BOGO, right? Buy one, get one. Alright, so I'm spreading out my brown. You know, it wouldn't be bad, because I have something in mind for this one, to just give it a little squirt, come on, of black. Don't really want to touch it because I don't want to touch the brown. There we go. Alright. I'm going to take the black. Oops, I don't want to put too much because I don't really want it to blend. Okay, there's that. So here's what I'm going to do. Lay this down. Get my baby wipe. I know, I hear you. Get my baby wipe wrapped around this brayer because it's got 2 things of paint on it now. Alright. So I've got this. Ooh, yeah. And when I pick this up and put this down, I will get a second print. Now, I've got to get this under a moist wipe. I like these baby wipes because they stretch. And I can put them down on the stencil, which will keep it wet until I can get back over there. But I need to tend to this because, wow, is that cool? 1, 2. Yes, that's cool. Put him over here to dry. Love it, love it, love it. And so then what we'll do with these is tear them up. I know, right? We're making all these really pretty things, but that's what we do. Okay, I have a giraffe in the background. I'll turn him on so you can see him a little better. And he's made with a lot of jelly prints. See, here's that zigzag that we just made, and some others. So you can collage with it. Get back to business here. Clean this up. And that is using stencils with your jelly pad. Thanks for tuning in. And hit the subscribe button down below. And if you click that little bell, it will tell you every time I put a new video out. How about that? See you real soon.